Hello, my name is Daniel Fine. This is the Eternal Connection radio program on Blog Talk. I have a special treat for you tonight, or this morning, or whenever it is, wherever you are. I just wrote a short poetic story. Basically, it just rhymes most of the words. That's the extent of poetic. But, yeah, it's kind of for entertainment purposes. I just wrote it. It's about a 4-page story, and I recorded it, and I'm going to set it to some music. One of the music tracks that I made with Magic Music Maker MX, the track is called Accept Your Mission, and it's basically a tech house song, electronica trance. That'll be in the background. The name of the story, again, is To Beyond and Back, and it's about our travelers, Ben and Amy, who meet their guide, Sam, who is their friend and guide. So I guess that's going to be coming up. Just want to let you know some news. I still have two new books out, relatively speaking. One of them, Soul Circuitry, and the other one is Alien Code 18.4, Strings of Thought to Ignore. They're both online for sale. If you want to find out more about my work, I do artwork. I'm a writer, poet. Most of my stuff is just for entertainment value. Do a whole bunch of recordings, audio, video online. My website's on my Blog Talk Radio profile, and yeah, I finished an album. It's on SoundCloud and YouTube. You can find links for that at my site or on YouTube. The name of the album is Sounds of a Daydream, and I guess that's about it. I'm pretty happy with the way the album turned out, and it's the first time I really kind of seriously put an effort into making music. There's another one that was called Essays and Remixes, but that's on YouTube and on my site as well. Okay, so here we go. This is the short story, To Beyond and Back is the title, and it's set to a tech house electronica song that I created called, well, anyway, it's in the background. So let's cue up the music and enjoy the story, and I'll check in with you after the story's done. Okay, enjoy. To Beyond and Back. Once upon a time is the way I will start a story of mine, so within a rhyme I will tell you a tale of beyond and back. Please follow along, yet be aware of the cracks in the sidewalk, for the words seem to talk and may distract from the illusions we all lack. Yes, clarity from me and you as we move along in the way we do. This story begins here and now, so envision your imagination to the situation. I can tell your mind is wandering, and that's good. It's how the story is meant to be heard and understood. So I should and will continue on the path of description, with a depiction of someone to be the hero of this story. Yet I worry it should be two people. Let's call them Amy and Ben. Both are the stars of the show until the end. Ben and Amy were comfortably sitting and watching a movie, getting along nicely, nothing was happening rudely. Of course, you can probably tell, a vortex of energy opened at the nearby hotel. It caught their eyes by the bright light, so out the door they went into the night. To explain this phenomenon, they put one foot in front of the other, and on and on. Eventually, they reached the fascinating portal, which seemed rather normal and mortal. So they thought, but didn't realize they were now caught. The pull into and within the gentle energy stream seemed like an adventure they could redeem. Maybe this was a good experience to happen, so they started cheering and clapping. Without a doubt, they stopped because the river of energy was now around them. As Amy glanced at Ben, he looked at Amy. Was this really happening, or were they going crazy? No, it was a true event, but both of them needed to vent. How could we be so careless? We don't know where we're going, and we might end up hairless. Don't worry, Amy and Ben are still friends. You will find You will find no harm to them in this story. They are just traveling in a stream of energy currently. A booming voice said, "To beyond and back." Fred was upset. Wait, who's Fred? Oh, Ben was upset because he hadn't brought a snack. Amy was okay though, except for her toe, which she knows was only temporary until she could once again think clearly. Okay, they both wondered where this was leading. Beyond and back, sure, but what was the meaning? So I'll tell you this, to not be something to miss. A lesson to learn should be discerned before all this is blurred. Let's pause the story and ask you a simple question. What is 1 plus 1? You may now answer within your thoughts. But before you do, mention the number 2. I think we should realize the color blue. Do you see it, at least for a bit? Okay, cool, because this is a useful tool. The capability to visualize is to realize there is something more than what we are aware of. For example, look above. Do you see the dove? This wonderful symbol of peace, as this verbal tangent shall decrease. Back to the adventure at hand. Amy and Ben, for them, the stream of energy was twisting and turning around a bend. Around this corner, they were about to arrive and meet their friend and guide. His name was Sam. He was to guide our travelers into and through this foreign land. You might be curious of how to describe the terrain. I'll try to explain it to be interpreted by your brain. This crystallized landscape, highlighted within pastel lights of blue, purple, and green, was quite a sight to be seen. Okay, now you probably want to know why they are here. It actually has to do with overcoming fears. Yes, the illusion that fear is real is what confused each of them and every year. Sam was here to explain to them the truth of love, kind of like the dove above, but has nothing to do with gloves. Ben and Amy needed to calm their thinking to a point that they could have clarity. It seemed easy, but actually it is a rarity. When Sam, their guide and friend, told them to step back and look at the big picture, they didn't worry about the end, and began to see this insight much quicker. Sam took each of them by the hand and gave them a tour of the crystallized land. Although the place looked rough, it was actually very soft to the touch of the hand. He explained the concept of two sides of the same coin, and how there are paradoxes like humanity with both girls and boys. How seemingly opposites can connect and work together, helped them to view the world all the more better. These minor details were helpful to our travelers, yet Sam still knew what their troubles were. Deep questions of birth and death, taking a breath, purpose and destiny, was all Sam needed to see. He knew they were ready, so they continued at a pace rather steady. "Remember love?" Sam asked. Ben and Amy stood back and gasped. Shocked at the question, they thought Sam should proceed. He knew this was a lesson they would need. Whatever the question you may have, said Sam, love is the answer, and that's the whole plan. Amy and Ben understood the simple truth, and Amy gave Ben her favorite chocolate bar, Baby Ruth. Ben, so happy they now had a snack, Sam continued to guide them and to find their way back. "Is it time to go now?" Amy said inquisitively. So Sam replied, "Absolutely." Sam pointed toward a familiar-looking door, for Ben and Amy wanted adventure no more, at least for now, so back home was the direction to roam. As they approached the door, Sam pushed a button for them to experience this crystal world no more. As before, the process was similar to return to their lives and continue on. Amy and Ben made their way back to the house to finish the movie they started earlier, all the wiser and their hair no more curlier. It was fun for a moment anyway, but Ben and Amy just wanted a normal day. So the story ends with them still as friends, and Sam still off in a far-off land. Well, that's the end, if you want to pretend, or just the beginning of what you do next after you finish reading this text. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the story, the short story of To Beyond and Back, with our faithful travelers, Ben and Amy, and their guide through the crystal landscape, world, hence pastel color thing. Yeah, so again, this is Daniel Feint. If you want to find out more about my work, it's at danielfeint.com. You can Google it, or you can find the site on my Blog Talk Radio profile. So have a great day, a great night, wherever you are, and thanks for listening. Take care. Bye-bye.